So Carmelo Anthony's arraignment was today, and I've been patiently sitting around waiting, hoping that we may get just a little bit of information about what went down in court, even though I don't expect that we'll get much because we already know that Carmelo Anthony is pleading guilty, but still, I wish I could be a fly on the wall so I could see all of this happening in real time. However, though, we do have some interesting information that came out over the past couple of days. It turns out that Carmelo Anthony's family has now hired another lawyer. They did not get rid of their previous lawyer, Mike Howard. No, they have brought on another lawyer to work alongside him. And from the looks of things, they are putting together one hell of a team. I've looked into this new lawyer. I've seen a few people talking about him that kind of know what they're talking about. And they say that he's one of the best out there. One of the best in the nation. So Carmelo, he's got a good defense team. So this will make things interesting when it comes to trial. I think that Carmelo has an uphill battle. I obviously think that he's guilty. I think claiming self-defense in this situation is ridiculous. But if anyone can get Carmelo off, these two people can. These two guys are going to be able to put together one hell of an argument. Even though we're not going to agree with them, even though we may know their argument is bogus, these guys are good at what they do. I want to go ahead and just let you know a little bit more about this new lawyer that Carmelo has now. His name, folks, is Toby Shook. Okay? Toby Shook. So that right there, it's like people get shook when they just hear the name. Toby Shook is known as one of the best criminal defense lawyers in Texas, having tried over 300 jury trials. After an unprecedented career with the Dallas District Attorney's Office, where he earned a reputation as being one of the nation's top prosecutors, Toby Shook entered private practice to represent citizens accused of all criminal wrongdoing by both state and federal authorities. Throughout his career, Mr. Shook has been recognized by his peers as being one of the top criminal lawyers in the nation. He was selected by D Magazine as one of Dallas's top criminal defense attorneys for 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 14, and 15. The Texas District Attorney and County Attorneys Association awarded Mr. Shook its inaugural Lone Star Award, recognizing him as the best prosecutor in the state of Texas in 2002. He was also awarded the Go-To Prosecutor by Texas Lawyer Magazine in 2002. Toby Shook has been a super lawyer for 13 years. In the fall of 2007, Mr. Shook was voted as one of the 500 leading lawyers in America by Law Dragon magazine. Mr. Shook was selected as a super lawyer by his peers in Texas Monthly for 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 08, 09, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014. Mr. Shook's vast trial experience encompasses every type of crime in the penal code, from DUIs, theft, assault, murder, other crimes, drug offenses, you name it, organized crime, all of that. Mr. Shook earned a reputation as being an aggressive trial lawyer known for his relentless preparation, skillful cross-examination, and passionate arguments. He has lectured nationwide on cross-examination, closing arguments, case preparations, jury selections, self-defense, and capital murder. Mr. Shook's broad experience gives his clients a tremendous advantage during police investigations, grand jury investigations, plea negotiations, and trials. With over 20 years' experience with the Dallas County District Attorney's Office, Mr. Shook rose to the rank of chief of the Felony Trial Division and tried some of the most high-profile cases in Dallas County history, including the Texas 7 prison escapees, serial killer Charles Albright, the AMC Grand Killer, and was assigned the Darlie Routier prosecution. In 2013, Toby Shook and attorney Bill Werski were appointed special prosecutors for the Kaufman, Texas prosecutor murders, which received national attention. Their prosecution resulted in the conviction and death sentence of Eric Williams. Over the years, Mr. Shook has been featured on many national network shows, including NBC's Dateline, Court TV, A&E's American Justice, Cold Case Files, 48 Hours, HBO's Autopsy, Current Affair, and the Texas Lawyer Show. So this guy is one hell of a lawyer. Karmelo Anthony's family, you can say what you want about him. We know that all of that money ain't been going in the right place, but they went and hired this guy. And he's a good hire from the sounds of it, from the looks of it. And it seems like every lawyer in America kind of agrees that this guy is the real deal Holyfield. Now, I do think that it's interesting that for a family that claims that that all white people are against them and white supremacy this, we're the victims of white people, yada, yada, yada. It's funny that they get all of this money and they go immediately hire white men to defend them in court. So I just think that's interesting logic. You say that, white people are bad and it's racism and white supremacy. Oh, white people are coming after you, but you trust white people to defend your son in court. So it lets me know that a lot of that stuff that you're spreading out there is BS. You don't even buy in to your own BS, or else you wouldn't hire these people, right? But apparently there's something interesting going on, because this lawyer has been interested in this case for a while, well before Karmelo Anthony's family even hired him. And this is something that Sarah Fields was actually talking about. She says right here, to add to the strange twist in the Carmelo Metcalf story, the NBC DFW local news released a story in early April stating that Shook, Carmelo's new lawyer, was already watching the case closely. Shook, a defense attorney who is not connected to the case, says that he's been following the case very closely. The very tragedy of the loss of life and the potential loss of liberty of the defendant and what those families are going through, said Shook. So Shook immediately took interest in this case. So I would imagine in his lawyer brain, he was already running through the scenarios in his mind. He was probably already coming up with excuses and a defense for Karmelo before he was working for Karmelo. So that's interesting, kind of concerning. And I don't know. I don't want to say I'm getting worried here that Karmelo is going to get off. But at the very least, Karmelo has a better chance than he did a few days ago. Now that they've brought this guy into the equation, I feel like Carmelo's chances of getting off, they're a lot better than they were just a few days ago. Okay, folks? Now, the question is, will they be able to keep this legal team together until we get to trial? Because I don't know. I really don't know what to expect from this family. People can come, people can go. We have a year. until the trial. Now, ideally, of course, these lawyers should already be working on the case. They should already be getting their ducks in a row and getting things together for trial. They should be prepping. This guy, Toby Shook, is a master of prepping, supposedly. So they should already be prepping. All I'm saying is that this case has taught me to expect the unexpected. So if 3 weeks from now we find out that, oh, they ain't got the money to pay Toby what he wants anymore, then I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I'm just saying I am open to all possibilities, especially when it comes to this story, because we got a lot of weird characters involved in this story. We got a lot of loose cannons. There's a lot of people in Karmelo's family's ear. They got people advising them. They got spokespeople. Now they got Charleston White. There's no telling what's going to happen between now and trial. But as of right now, I have to be honest with you all when I say that things are kind of looking up for Karmelo. Do I think he's going to get off? No. But this is good news for him. This is good news. And Mike Howard is supposed to be a very good self-defense type of lawyer as well. So, I don't know. I just think that working together with over a year of preparation, that they may come up with some solid arguments. And, already going into trial, we already know that they're going to play the race card and stuff like that. So, we have to wonder who's going to be on the jury and things like that. This is not going to be as easy as what some people think. Even though it should be, in a just world, it would be. But it's not going to be easy. And hearing this news lets me know it's going to be even harder than I thought it was going to be 2 days ago. But I still have faith that Austin will get justice. I still have faith that Karmelo will be found guilty because he is guilty. And I don't need a trial to show me that. Karmelo's new lawyers can come up with whatever defense imaginable. We still know that it's BS. Can they get a jury to buy into it? Possibly. But we know that Karmelo is a cold-blooded murderer, and he deserves worse than life in jail if you ask me. But I want to hear from you guys. You guys let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.